My name is Molina Warty. I'm the Director for Strategic Initiatives for Saraga, and in true TED Talk style, I'm going to tell you my story. My story of why I got suckered to work for Saraga. What I wanted to do was work for an education technology company in the learning science cognition space. Saraga is an education technology company. It's actually a lifelong learning company in the learning science space that focuses on mastery, recall, memory management. So it seemed like a match made in heaven. We also recently received a generous grant from the Gates Foundation, thank you Jason, to build personalized learning courseware. And I was brought on board about 4 months ago to lead this charge. It seemed like a very, very exciting project. Still believe it is. So this is what we set out to do. We set out to build a statistics course, a personalized learning statistics course at the college level. This would be an introductory course. When I was talking to our founder, Andrew Smith-Lewis, I said, Andrew, why did you choose to be in the personalized learning business? He said, because we have over 10 years of data, of learning science data. We truly understand how students learn. I said, hold on, over 10 years, so you're not a startup? He said, of course we are. We got a new office in San Francisco. We have really smart, really young engineers working for us. So yeah, we're a startup. We've just been around for 15 years, patiently collecting data and trying to make sense of it. And that's what gives us our edge in the personalized learning space. So this is what we're trying to tackle. We're trying to tackle stats because, as all of you know, it's one of the gateway courses into a number of STEM fields. It also has a very high dropout rate, a very low completion rate, and it's hard to get students motivated. And that just poses an even bigger challenge for us to put in everything into this courseware. So it's built around 4 key components. Accessibility, we've all talked about it today in terms of OER, in terms of making it low cost at the very least, if not free, so that it can be scaled to maximum number of students across the country. We're also targeting specifically low income and minority students, disadvantaged kids. The heart of this product will be the Saraga personalized learning platform. But we're really, like I said, going all in. So we're making this interactive. We've collaborated with NYU's Create Lab, which is an industry-leading gaming lab, to create simulations. Because when students can manipulate with inputs, and when they see outcomes change, they really grasp those concepts. We've also added videos of, it's not just stats in theory, it's stats as it's used by professionals in the real world. Twitter, for example, Google, for example, or astronomers, oceanographers. How do these people make sense of stats, make use of it in everyday lives? Those are the videos that we're integrating into this courseware to really make it come to life. What is the point of all this? The point of all this is to make learning accessible, yes, but also to help students learn faster, remember longer, and manage their memory online. That's the difference with technology. So this is a quick snapshot into what Saraga does. If you can see on the extreme of the screen, our student here, Robert Parker, has been assigned a bunch of concepts to study. And you can see where he is at in terms of level with all of those concepts. What our data has showed us is that if there are concepts where Robert is still at level 1, he's going to remember that concept for the next 5 days. If he actually progresses and keeps up with that study schedule, gets to level 4, those concepts he will remember for a minimum of 3 months, all the way up to 9 months. And we've done these studies. We've come back after a year and actually assessed students on these concepts that they studied a year ago. The snapshot in front is your instructor view. This is also something that we've talked about today, where instructors need to know, they need to have just-in-time information for which student is struggling, which student can be helped, can be motivated just a little more to keep up with the rest of the class. But here's here's the kicker. We've done efficacy studies in the K-12 space, in the MOOC space with higher eds. In K-12, what we found is a 13% improvement in knowledge gained. 13%. If you're still thinking in terms of a traditional grade, that's almost a full grade increase, right? For MOOCs in higher ed, for courses that are powered by Cerebral, we've seen completion rates go from 7% to 12%. But this is what really gets me excited. What gets me excited is the improvement in engagement to up to 89%. That means something is working here. Students are coming back. They're self-motivated. They're sticking to the study schedule. We're trying to change the mindset. Again, something we've touched upon today. Students should not be cramming right before an exam. They should have a consistent study schedule every single day. And that's really the way to master knowledge. What's next? Well, we go and conquer the world. So over the next year, we will reach over 10,000 students across the U.S. Over the next 2.5 years, we'll reach another 200,000 students across the U.S. These students are going to learn faster, remember longer, and manage their memory online. But as I heard Susan say today, what we're really doing is bringing cognitive science, bringing learning science into the wild.